Hello friends, welcome back for another new and exciting video. Especially this is a honest and very personal experience. I think many of you can compare when you are coming for Japan for the first time, or even for say it is your first visit to other countries. So let's say my experience. So I started my PhD in 2021. So 2019 I came here to 2019 and I went to Hiroshima for a conference visit, and I went back to India, and again I came back. So that was very short visit. It's already pre-booked tickets, and it was all smooth. But now after that, I have to go for Hokkaido University, and during Corona, we are quarantined. That is a kind of crazy experience for all of those people. It's not so much good as you think. It's actually harder to stay 14 days, that 5 days without even going out of your room, and then we got tested, and then it was negative. Then we can go nearby the hotel. I was in a Crown Plaza, I think. I forgot the name. So we are few people in India and other countries who came from MEXT scholarship to Tokyo. That was pretty good, right? Until here, it's good. Follow me a little more. So after this, say yeah, this is main experience, and I'll quote one more experience in the past, which is similar. So I was supposed to travel to Sapporo. So because of COVID and because of this all the travel issues, so in 2021 October and March batch, we supposed to travel in Tokyo, and the MEXT gave tickets until Tokyo only. Normally they give the MEXT scholarship until your university. Say you are coming to Fukuoka, or you're coming to Hokkaido, or you're coming to Osaka, you'll get a ticket even if there is a connecting flight from Tokyo normally. But because we standard like 14 days in Tokyo and quarantine, and that was like I was in the 14th floor, and the earthquake came around 5 plus. That is the first experience, and it was shaking for almost like 15-20 minutes, and we are staying in quarantine, right? Like brain was like we couldn't move out so quickly. That's the initial effect, but later we learned how to deal with it. I seen outside and all, nobody reacting. It's all going like that in that for 10 days or 5 days. So later, current video topic, so why we are discussing now. So I need to travel from Tokyo to Sapporo. How do I travel as a fresher? I have my Indian, say, Forex card from, I got, I think, HDFC Forex card. And say, I have my HDFC credit card. And now I need to fly. How to fly? I need to book my flight ticket. Okay, it's all looking good, and I didn't have say my ticket in Tokyo or from MEXT, so I have to book myself, and I have to find which websites I can book. So it is all good. So I opened Google, and I said to my sensei, I mean, they asked me to confirm if I can book the ticket, and they want to reimburse, and my professor is genuine enough to put it in some other similar travel expenses, and I was able to reimburse. That is a good story from a lab. They supported me with additional travel grant. But yeah, but I need to book the ticket. That's $1,000 question for me at that time. So when you are coming for first time, that will be similar for everyone. So you need to travel and you need to book something in the first few times. The common options, say I have option to book through Indian websites, so I can use my Indian credit card. But I want to try Japanese one. We are in Japan already, right? So I want to use some Japanese website. So I opened this one. I opened Jetstar, and I opened Peach Airlines, and which is low cost carriers in Japan to go anywhere within Japan. It's like Indigo flights in India. So there are a lot of options within these airlines. So I used these airlines. I tried to book my ticket, and I went to select flights, and I went to select my names and details I attached, and then I went back to say a final stage, my confirmation of ticket. So I went to payment options. The payment options were credit cards, and they have Japanese mobile, through mobile billing there is some option, and also through Japanese the convenience stores there is some option. But we are in quarantine, right? We are not allowed to go too far and too much. So after I come back to Sapporo also, I think we stayed in we didn't travel too much, even lab for 5 to 7 days. I think it's cumbersome in the preparations for us, a corona batch during that time basically. So I went to payment. I couldn't complete my payment, and my Indian cards are not accepting in the Jetstar or say Peach Airlines. If I book in a local account, so it will. I think some airlines are not showing basically. If I book through India, say the Indian websites, say Make My Trip or IRCTC, and even I didn't know that time these options yeah, Sky Scanner I used to search that time itself. So I didn't check through booking.com and even Expedia, all these options at that time, the flight booking options. Even there are some more options, but I try to book with the local. And why I'm talking this topic, because after I come back, say to Sapporo, now I'm here for 3 4 years. Many times in YouTube, whatever I watch, or maybe anytime we randomly play something, the average and an average, the ads coming from Peach Airlines or Jetstar Airlines or any websites, compared to that, the highest say the frequent ad was from trip.com. That's my observation. Why I'm bringing trip.com? So in Tokyo I tried all the options, and I need to select, right, in the Sky Scanner also I need to select the luggage and all. I couldn't choose additional luggage. It's going default one baggage and all this stuff. Airlines I cannot pay, I cannot use my credit card and my debit cards from India. I don't have Japanese cards at that time. It's my first week, first entry. Okay, that's true for many of you. So trip.com, I think this is something interesting, and they are publicizing, they are having point system. They are a bit maybe a little expensive, but it's also showing in the Sky Scanner on the moderate price range for some of the airlines. So I went through trip.com and I was able to use my card from India. That was a good experience I wanted to tell with you, and even for your countries. I think trip.com services are more global in nature. The cards and the payment gateways they are using is quite different from Japan. Even Japan, we have Sakura and Sakura website, travel website, and also we have Jetstar and we have Peach Airlines. So all of these airlines doesn't accept all the credit cards from other countries. The payment gateway system is quite different, which will stop you from getting payment confirmation. So a lot of pressure right in the beginning. Now I think after staying for 2 3 years, you have multiple options. You have friends to take help from. So you have multiple options. Even I could have asked my professor, but I want to try myself, not to disturb too much to professor. But yeah, that was my experience, and this was comparable with one more experience. I was there in 2019 for 4 months. That is my short-term visit. Even if you're coming for Japan for short-term visit, this is a similar topic. So you won't have local credit cards. You have to use your credit card. Sometimes many times actually many times we cannot use our international cards in the local websites, for I don't know the reasons could be behind. So I plan to travel to Tokyo and Osaka for 1 week to experience the culture and all in the first visit. And I think that time also I have a challenge to use my cards, and then I used 7-Eleven or Family Mart, the convenience store payment system, and then I completed my ticket booking, I think, in the first time. And also I told a lot of other times, like virtual credit cards, virtual debit cards, that I realized later. But now line debit card, I think I'm not seeing recently, it's removed probably. But I think payday also I saw the physical card they are not giving. I think it's giving only virtual card. So other Orico card and some people are using. So this also may require your residency card. You cannot use as a temporary visitor and temporary say visa person in Japan. So I think these are all complications, but I think trip.com we should we should be happy for trip.com services, and they're popping out a lot of ads if you are searching for any travel or anything in YouTube. Mostly the trip.com comes very well, and there are a lot of suggestions coming on trip.com. So is it really that worthy? Actually I think it's not a bad choice, because I can even choose my luggage, I can choose my airlines. But the another issue I think I explained in a different video for JAL flight ticket. So I think that website was what was that? I think I shared a video in the channel. So I lost my I think 50,000 yen because of that mistake. So because if you use the airline website, if there is some issue, they can say fix it and modify the ticket. But if you use some third party website, the airlines will take and say, they will say I cannot help you with anything. They simply say I'm sorry, that is very bad, and I don't have option. If I go forward, I lost 50,000. If I cancelled, I would have lost even more money. So that's even weird. So that's true. If you use trip.com, that kind of issue may still be there. So you can plan, if you have option to use airline website, little more expensive is okay for you, go for airline website, or use trip.com as a beginner. And if you can have the payments with you, the payment options with you to use in that website. Okay, that's a quick option for traveling in Japan, especially for the first timers. I think this video will be really helpful for you. Please do share with your friends if you're planning to, say, if somebody is coming, or if you're planning to visit, or even from other countries. So this is a reality in Japan. The local websites many times won't accept your international cards, though it says Visa card, but it has challenges. Okay, but yeah, I still support my previous favorites in the other credit card reviews. Sumitomo Mitsui debit credit card, and now JP Bank Visa card is also there. So those things are my still favorites. Rakuten credit card is still there, but yeah, I go with the SMBC credit card. That's my still go-to option. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you for supporting all the time. Please like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Thank you.